It's a strange and timeless story.
A love story.
The story of Hosea and his wife.
And your name?
Well, it's a whole lot better if you don't actually have to say the
Her
name.
name is important.
I know, but can you just one
Her
time?
name was Gomer.
Okay, if there's a lesson to be learned from this story, it's don't name your daughter Gomer.
No, there's a much greater lesson to be learned here. You see, Gomer was a prostitute.
Hosea was a prophet.
Not exactly the kind of match you expect to see on the Love Connection.
But television wasn't around. God was the matchmaker.
And Hosea loved Gomer.
Have you seen my wife? Where?
And who had searched for her, but he didn't find her until he looked in the red light district of the Northern Kingdom.
Despite her lying,
Despite her adultery,
Hosea loved Gomer. Despite her cheating,
despite her sin,
Hosea loved Gomer.
Why don't you just leave me alone? I'm not good enough for you. I can't live my life as a preacher's wife. Stop rescuing me,
But
Hosea.
I love you.
Listen to me. I don't care. You pull me out of bars, and I'm just going to return to them sooner or later. Love isn't strong enough to hold me. I'm not the woman you dreamed I could be, am I?
Not now. Not
You're a
yet.
dreamer.
You're my wife.
I'm not your wife. I quit. I give up. Can't you hear me?
I hear you.
Then leave
but I
me
love you.
alone.
I love you.
Don't you have any pride? Don't you have any self-respect?
I have love.
That wasn't the question. You're ruining my business. Your love is humiliating.
I know it is, but it's also strong.
Hosea was a romantic in the purest form. Every fiber of his being was love. Every thought, every breath, every moment was consumed with the God-given love of his wife. Like a madman to the world, he would search for this unrequited love.
No one,
Not Shakespeare,
Browning,
Lennon.
or McCartney could write a song like Hosea lived.
This romance was a nightmare. Hosea was a failure.
Hosea loved Gomer. At the apex of the romantic catastrophe, we find Hosea once again searching the inner city for his wife. Off in the distance, he sees her. Captured and for sale on the auction block, she was an ugly sight.
Bruised,
Beaten,
naked,
humiliated.
destroyed.
She had nothing.
Hosea ran back to his house and gathered his possessions. His food, his money, everything of value.
And as he ran to the auction block, the auctioneer began.
Who will give me 5? 5 it is. 7 it is. 10 10 it is. 12 it is. 15 going once, going twice.
I give everything that I have.
Silence.
The crowd parted as Hosea gave his money and every ounce of food he had. He covered her trembling, humiliated body. He picked her up, this woman who had been captured and chained like an animal. He picked her up and he carried her home.
Paid in full.
A relentless romantic,
Solid as a rock.
godlike,
With a godlike kind of love.
unheard of before this time.
Before the time when God looked down on the auction block of the cosmos and saw you and me.
An ugly sight.
Bruised,
Beaten,
naked,
humiliated,
destroyed.
captured and chained like an animal.
We had nothing.
But before the beating began,
The earth quaked as God shouted.
I give everything that I have.
and the hammer fell,
The ransom was laid down, paid in full. The romance of the ages.
The romantic.
who gave birth to other romances,
Who loved, regardless of circumstance,
despite lying.
despite adultery.
Despite cruelty,
Despite sin.
Hosea so loved.
God so loved.
you were invited to partake in this romance of the ages.
To enter into the very center of Christ's love,
Totally loved.
Totally forgiven.
Totally free to love one another.
as Christ loved us.
God showed us how much he loved us by sending his only son into this wicked world to bring to us eternal life through his death.
In this act, we see what true love is.